Hey everybody, it is Sam C, and welcome back to another episode of Sam C's Credit Tips, sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. You can follow Vibrant Souls on Instagram, and you can email Vibrant Souls at vibrantsouls@gmail.com. So, welcome aboard. I am Sam C, and if this is your first time, welcome aboard. I'm glad to have you here. We're glad to have you here. And this may or may not be a recap. I can't quite remember, but anyway. I think we're going to have some very knowledgeable information for you. So, uh, just want to say thank you to all of you who keep supporting Samsy's Credit Tips and our channel. And also want to thank you for just being here for us. Bobby D and I appreciate you. And to those of you who are new by way of finding our channel by way of shorts, welcome aboard. We're glad to have you here. So we're going to get started here in just a matter of moments. Get ready because this edition of Sam C's Credit Tips begins in just a matter of moments. So stay tuned. All right. Well, welcome back to Sam C's Credit Tips. And make sure that you are subscribed to our channel. If not, make sure that you do subscribe to our channel and tell your family and friends about us as well. So, just a quick recap we're going to talk about today. And it's going to be about the wrong information that's on your credit report. Now, this is a true story. So, at work, I was speaking to a customer that calls in. We had a not a lengthy conversation, but the customer had said to me that they had received something in the mail, a piece of information stating that they had some wrong information on their credit report. Now, wrong information could be a name, an address, a phone number, just using those three for an example. So, um, she looked at the information, and it's kind of funny because it was actually referred to my company. So, um, what I did once I gathered all the information from the customer and looked the customer up, and they were explaining to me again it was a wrong piece of information that was on a report. So I'm looking at it, and what the customer had mentioned to me, the good news is it wasn't on the report. So the other thing that the customer proceeded to tell me is that a while back they had placed a security freeze. Yes, they did. So when you place a security freeze on your credit report, what happens is this. If you have a creditor that you're doing business with, or if any information is getting updated, that creditor may, sometimes they may put error in like typing in like an address or a number or something, and it happens often, so you don't have to panic about that. If you see things like that on your report, you can contact your credit reporting agency. If it's something that needs to be disputed, that's something that can be disputed with your agency, or you can go straight to the source itself once you get a copy of your credit report and you find out exactly what it is and who it is. Chances are they're going to provide the name and the number of the creditor that put the wrong information in. So again, you don't have to worry about that. So it was a very good thing that this customer did have a security freeze on their credit report. So with my company, anytime that a security freeze is placed on your credit report and information is added to your credit report, there's a letter that's sent out letting you know, hey, information's been added to your report. So I've spoken to a lot of customers about this who contact my company, and a lot of them like this because they said that when they reach other credit reporting agencies, they don't get that luxury of getting something sent out to them explaining that something's been added to the report. And if it's something incorrectly, they can always contact us. Then we can, we can look over it. And like I said, we can either dispute it or just say, nope, this is exactly what you stated to me. It's how things should be. That's the bottom line. But getting back to this conversation, the customer was very happy because the information that she provided to me was not on her credit report. And she already did reach out to the other 3 agencies. So at that point, there was nothing there. So, of course, with that being said, and she had, mentioned that, I did want to encourage, if you'd like us to send you a copy of your report, then you can look at it. And if you see something there that isn't right, you can always contact us. Customer was very happy. And that's the way it should be. You as a customer, you as a consumer, if you find something wrong in your credit report, don't be afraid to contact the credit reporting agencies. If you see something wrong on your credit report, don't be nervous to contact the creditor involved. So what do I mean by creditor? Well, creditor could be your bank card. Like if you have a credit card with a specific bank or company, you can contact them. If you have a let's just say piece of furniture, and I know I probably say furniture all the time, but well, you never know. A lot of these places, like a department store card, more or less. If you have a department store card and you see something that just isn't right, you can contact the number on the back of that card. So it's the same with your reporting agencies. You want to make sure that you as the consumer are checking your report quite frequently, making sure that there's no inaccurate information on your report. And like I always say, the best way to protect your information is by placing a credit freeze or placing a fraud alert on your credit report. Or you can do both. There's no harm in that. It just adds an extra layer of protection for you. So I hope that was very beneficial to you. If you have something specifically you'd like me to talk about here on Sam C's Credit Tips, let me know. You can drop me a line. Hopefully you like this video, but you can drop me a line in this video right here, or you can just direct message me for those of you who know me, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And while you're here on our YouTube channel, make sure you check out all of our other content that we have here, because we have a lot of good things going on. We have Tuesday Talks with Bobby D. You have Sam C's Credit Tips. You have Etiquette Class from Mrs. Covage. You have Covage Critiques. You have Cooking Fun with Mrs. Covage. And you have our live show on Saturdays, the CCI radio show with myself and Bobby D. Hope you guys have a safe, blessed, and wonderful day. And again, if you have any questions for me, drop me a line here, or you know how to reach me. At least a lot of you do. So have a safe, blessed, and wonderful day. I will see you guys next time for another Sam C's Credit Tips. Take care.